In this video, I'm going to talk about order of operations, particularly the MDAS. So before we're going to have an example of using order of operations, let's talk first what is the meaning of MDAS. So you have four letters in that word: M, D, A, and S. M stands for multiplication, D is for division, A is addition, and S is subtraction. So this is the order of the operations, and this is guiding you how you are going to solve the expressions, or how to simplify the numbers, what to do first, what operation to do first. So uh, and also I'm going to emphasize this concept because this is commonly forgotten by many, and usually mistakenly done by many. They forgot that there is OR for multiplication and division, as well as the addition or subtraction. So that means you can interchange the multiplication and division, as well as the subtraction and addition. So it doesn't mean multiplication is written first in MDAS, and that means you have to always do multiplication first before division, because you can interchange them. It is, I think it is just written first because it's easier to read. It's MDAS compared to D and then M, so it's gonna be D mas, and it's gonna be harder. As well as the addition and subtraction, I believe it is written A first because it's easier for you to read if it's MDAS compared to M, D, and SA. So that's why A is written first, addition before subtraction. But still, it doesn't mean that addition will be done first before subtraction. It depends on uh, the position of the operations. So the multiplication and division can be interchanged, and also addition and subtraction can be interchanged. So it is just written in that way so that it's easier for us to read that it is MDAS. So this pairs depends on the position. It is done from left to right. So if the multiplication is written at the left, compared to the division, so that means you're gonna do first multiplication, as well as addition and subtraction. If subtraction is written at the left compared to addition, then we're gonna do it first. But of course, the multiplication and the division first should be done, even if they are at the rightmost. It should be done first before you do addition or subtraction, even if addition and subtraction are at the leftmost part of the operation. So I hope that's clear, and you will see this those things that they have uh, discussed in our example. So let's have an example. So for example, we have this 5 plus 18 times 12 divided by 2 minus 1. And so observe that the leftmost part of the expression is it's plus 5 plus 18. But it doesn't mean you're gonna do it first because it's from left to right. No, you have to do first either multiply or divide, and it doesn't matter where they are. And so now we have multiplication and division. So which of these two are you going to do first? So the left, when you compare multiply and divide, the one at the left side is um, multiplication, so it comes first from the left. So that's the you're going to do first before you divide. So 18 times 12 is 216. So you might think that if you divide first before you times, sometimes it's the same answer, but it's not always. So it's not always in that case. That's why you have to follow MDAS. And then, so we are left with three operations: plus, divide, and minus. So as I said, even if plus is at the left, it doesn't matter. As long as there is division or multiplication, you have to do it first. So 216 divided by 2, that's 108. So you always copy the rest for the next step. And then we were left with two operations, plus and minus. So 5 plus 108. So you're gonna do plus first because it's at the left side. It's not because it is the in MDAS that addition is written first, but it is because plus is at the left side of subtraction. So you have to do it first. So 5 plus 108 is 130, and then the last is subtraction. 113 minus 1 is 112. So let's have another example. 14 plus 18 divided by 2 times 14 plus 8. So we have division and multiplication, and we have to decide which one should be done first. From the left, the division comes first before the multiplication. So we have to do division first before multiply. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. And then we're left with three operations. So of course we have to times first before you add. So 9 times 14 is 126. And then we are left with one operation, which is plus and another plus. So either of the two pluses, you're gonna have the same answer, or you can do simultaneously all these three. So, or you can just simply do from left to right. 14 plus 126 is 140. Then 140 plus 8 is 148. So another example, we have 15 minus 16 divided by 8 plus 16 plus 14. And so we have division, and there's no multiplication, so there's no confusion which one to do first. Of course, you have to divide first before you either add or subtract. So divide 16 divided by 8 is 2, and then we're left with minus and plus. So obviously you have to do minus first because that comes first from the left. So 15 minus 2 is 13, and then we're having one operation left with plus and plus. So just do from left to right. 13 plus 16 is 29. 29 plus 14 is 43. And last example, we have this 4 times 13 minus 15 divided by 3 plus 4. So our operations are having all the four operations. So we have times and divide, and we are going to do multiplication first because it appears from the left first. So 4 times 13 is 52. Then copy the rest. Then we are left with division and minus and plus. Of course, you have to divide first. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then subtract and plus. So you have to do subtraction first because from the left going to the right. 52 minus 5 is 47. And then you add 47 plus 4 is 51. So that's how easy order of operations for MDAS is. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have learned from this video. Please support my channel by pressing the subscribe button, and also write the math topics you want to learn in the comment section.